James had always been fascinated by abandoned places, and when he bought the old Victorian house at the edge of town, he knew he had found something special. The house had been vacant for decades, and the locals whispered about strange occurrences within its walls. But James didn't believe in ghosts just in a good restoration project. The house was in relatively good shape, except for one thing, a door on the second floor that wouldn't open. It was as if it had been sealed shut, though there was no lock. The real estate agent had dismissed it, saying, "Some doors in old houses just get stuck." But James couldn't let it go. Every night, as he lay in bed, he thought he heard noises coming from that room, soft shuffling, whispers just beyond the threshold. One night, he decided enough was enough. Armed with a crowbar, he pried the door open. The room beyond was covered in dust, undisturbed for years. A small wooden crib sat in the center, its mattress rotted away. The walls were covered in faded wallpaper, peeling at the edges. Then James noticed something odd. Handprints, small, child-sized handprints smeared across the walls, as if a child had been desperately trying to get out. A shiver ran down his spine, but he forced himself to step inside. The air was thick, heavy, and then he saw it in the corner of the room, where the light barely reached. Something moved, a shadow, but darker than the rest of the room. It shifted, crawling forward on all fours, its head tilted at an unnatural angle. James stumbled back, his breath coming in ragged gasps. The figure whispered, its voice layered with pain and anger. "You opened the door." James turned to run, but the door, once impossible to open, slammed shut on its own. He pounded on the wood, screaming, but the whispers only grew louder. The next morning, the house was silent again. The neighbors noticed James' car still parked in the driveway, but he was never seen again. The door to the forgotten room had sealed itself once more, waiting for the next unfortunate soul.